Park a Maruti Baleno and a Toyota Glanza side by side, and you are looking at identical twins. The doors, the windows, the roof, the engine block, right down to the dashboard inside, they are exactly the same. But head to the dealership, and the math suddenly changes. The top-end Maruti Baleno comes in at around 9.1 lakhs. For the exact same car at a Toyota showroom, you will pay 9.64 lakhs. That is a straight 54,000 rupee premium. You are paying half a lakh extra for a slightly tweaked front grille, a different bumper, and a new piece of plastic in the shape of a Toyota logo. And it is a strategy rolling out across their entire lineup. The Maruti Fronx is sold as the Toyota Taisor. The Grand Vitara becomes the Toyota Hyryder, and the Ertiga is repackaged as the Rumion. This chart shows the makeup of Toyota's recent sales volume in India. Notice how a massive 53% of all Toyota cars sold on Indian roads today are actually engineered and manufactured by their direct rival, Maruti Suzuki. Toyota built a global empire on their own legendary engineering and reliability. So why outsource the manufacturing of their core lineup to a competitor and just slap a sticker on the hood? The answer reveals that the physical metal isn't actually the primary product they are selling. Look at any highway and you will see Toyota's core strength. Globally, and especially in India, with massive hits like the Innova and Fortuner, they are known for building indestructible, heavy-duty vehicles that easily run for hundreds of thousands of kilometers. But the Indian market is driven by small, budget-friendly cars. Toyota tried to capture this massive segment around 2010 by launching the Etios sedan and the Leva hatchback. These were solidly engineered machines, which meant fleet operators and cab drivers immediately recognized their value and bought them in massive numbers. That commercial success backfired with everyday consumers. The cars quickly developed a taxi image. Private buyers avoided a vehicle associated with cabs. Sales dried up, and facing heavy losses, Toyota killed the entire production line by 2020. On the other side of the industry, Maruti Suzuki was the undisputed king of those small, affordable cars. But around 2019, the Indian government strictly implemented BS6 emission norms to drastically reduce air pollution. Maruti relied on a huge fleet of highly popular diesel engines. Upgrading that aging tech to meet the new BS6 laws was financially impossible, forcing them to entirely shut down their diesel lineup. They needed to pivot. But Maruti lacked the thousands of crores and decades of research required to develop their own advanced strong hybrids or electric vehicles from scratch. Two giants were stuck. Toyota held advanced hybrid technology but couldn't sell a small car. Maruti dominated the small car market but was entirely missing the technology needed for the future. In 2017, the top brass from both companies met face-to-face in Japan to negotiate a highly calculated survival pact. By 2019, Toyota invested 6,000 crore rupees to buy a nearly 5% stake in Suzuki. The agreement was strictly defined. Maruti would engineer and manufacture the small, budget-friendly cars they excelled at, while Toyota would supply their world-class hybrid powertrains. Developing, crash testing, and producing a single new vehicle from scratch costs upward of 1,500 crore rupees. But by sharing their platforms, both companies bypassed that massive R&D sinkhole entirely. But neither company wanted to completely erase their individual identities, so they implemented what is known in the industry as the crown jewel strategy. They explicitly walled off their most iconic, best-selling models. Maruti flatly refused to share the Swift or the off-road Jimny. In return, Toyota kept the legendary Fortuner and Innova Krista entirely out of Maruti showrooms. They executed a highly surgical corporate alliance. They saved billions of dollars in development costs on the mass-market clones, while fiercely protecting the iconic vehicles that kept their core brand loyalists coming back. Which brings us back to the dealership floor. If consumers know that Toyota Glanza is rolling out of a Maruti Suzuki factory, why are they willingly paying an extra 54,000 rupees for it? This chart shows exactly what that premium buys. Maruti offers a standard 2-year or 40,000-kilometer warranty. Toyota dwarfs that by offering 3 years or 100,000 kilometers on the exact same mechanical parts, instantly buying the customer peace of mind. That financial logic extends into the service bay. If you track the data over 5 years, maintaining the Maruti costs roughly 26,000 rupees, while servicing the identical Toyota runs to only 17,000. Then there is the physical customer experience. Toyota invest heavily in their dealership network, offering a premium lounge experience and delivering cars with slightly upgraded dual-tone interiors that feel distinctly higher-end. But the strongest proof of this brand leverage is happening right now in the premium large car segment. Toyota took their hit Innova Hi-Cross and let Maruti sell it as the Invicto. A buyer can walk into a Maruti dealership and drive out with an Invicto almost immediately. Yet thousands of customers are deliberately choosing to wait 8 to 14 months to buy the exact same physical machine with a Toyota badge. In India, a Toyota is recognized as a status symbol for politicians and business leaders, a perception heavily reinforced by its direct corporate link to their ultra-luxury Lexus division. This partnership exposes a fascinating truth about the auto industry. The steel, glass, and rubber make up only half the vehicle. The rest of the purchase is an entirely invisible product, and buyers are making a highly rational choice to pay a premium for lower maintenance and guaranteed reliability and quiet societal prestige.